Goes up your nose.
So yeah, I went to the tip today. I took all the cardboard of all the random shit that Leah's been buying, like, wardrobes and whatnot, over the last 2 weeks.
The random shit like wardrobes.
It's been piling up in the garden, I tell you, mate. There's so many boxes, and I've stuffed it all full of.
Did it turn to paper mache?
Oh yeah, because it's raining like fuck. Yeah. I had to dry it off and drip dry it and whatnot. I took it all down the tip, and I queued up for the tip with the council letter and my, driving license, prove my address and all that sort of stuff. Because obviously it's a new borough, and queued up for about half an hour. Not even joking. Like fucking tailback. 'Cause it's Sunday, isn't it? Everyone wants to go on Sunday.
Yeah. Everyone can do that.
Yeah, I'm ill prepared for that sort of environment. I wasn't expecting it, but I should have expected it. But yeah, got there really good. Yeah, dropped it all off, and then I got my council tax letter, got my driving license, got this, got that. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I was like, are you fucking joking? I look forever for those sort of things. I was like compiling it in like a little dossier, Here's proof of my life where I've been living the last 10 years. No, I don't care. I was like, oh fucking hell, really? Whatever. But no, it was good. Yeah, getting rid of all that shit, and then it took me so long. I was going to do a second run, and I was like, nah, I've got time.
What about see, with us, we've still got book slots.
Oh really? No book slot, slotting books, booking slots.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I mean, I suppose it saves the queue, but that's
exactly,
about it.
Yeah. There's no queue. Yeah. We're back into.
But you can't, like,
we're almost like.
You can't just go down on the day. When you've got like a load of shit.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put it outside because it's going to get wet, and you don't want to leave it in the house because it's going to be a trip hazard.
You go, I need to book a slot.
We generally wait until it's pushing down with rain, and then go to tip.
Yeah.
Well, because nobody wants to go. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
It's always the way, isn't it?
Right. Now Sean's 130%, Ash is 102%. Perfect. Oh yeah, and then we went to Ikea to add an insult to injury.
Nice.
Yeah.
One, two.
Yeah, Leah got a wardrobe and
5, 6.
a desk.
Sorry, Jared.
That's right.
I'm just doing a quick mic test.
Yeah, Leah got a wardrobe and a desk for the bedroom. It's all fucking super, super heavy. And you know those flat pack trolleys you get? My God, I've never had so much hardship pushing one of these things. But the wardrobe doors were like 18 metres long, you know what I mean? Like sticking right out the end, and right at the back. I was like, this is so awkward. Pushing around.
Do you know what? I managed, right? I've got obviously the Insignia that I had, the run around car now. But when I was like using it as my only car, we went to IKEA and basically got like the best of TV units, the media units. So we've got the best of TV unit, bottom and top, sofa and a footstool, and a Pohang chair.
All in one go, yeah.
All went in the Insignia.
Fair
whole
play.
lot. This is like a 3-seater sofa, and it all literally.
Shut up, what?
Although Sarah was like this up against the dashboard, if the airbag had gone off, she was dead. Just with the airbag.
Where were you?
I was like scrunched up in the driver's seat. Literally, I
His hand in the window.
like Mr. Bean rope on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
But it was quite an entertaining drive, I have to admit, over the old toll bridge. Literally, the car was riding on the axles. Quite funny.
With putting all the stuff in the car, there was like 90% of the stuff was okay weights, like stuff I could carry myself. And then there was one that I had sort of like, levitate with my foot and sort of push it up and use all of my body parts to kind of like lift it up in different angles to put it into the car. And getting out, getting out was a pain. I pivoted on my foot.
Twister with a bit of furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my boots on, and I literally dropped it on my. I got steel cap boots on, yeah, and I dropped it on my toe so that I could pivot it round on my foot, literally like that. And then I used my other foot, and then did the same thing all the way to my door. It was such a pain. And then, yeah, fucking hell. And
That sounds fun.
I was getting it in the house as well. Sorry, getting in the car from the Ikea trolley, and I was trying to like pivot it up like that so I could get in the boot. And I got it in, and I'd just about done it. And I was like, oh fucking hell, it's like sticking out the end of the boot by like, you know, a good foot or whatever.
That's fine.
I was like, well, I need to shut the boot. I ain't got any like bungee cord or nothing like that, so you know, I have to shut it.
Background IKEA again.
Well, no, yeah, I was thinking about it, but I was like, no, I'll get on top of the passenger seat because it all went down one side of the car. To be fair, Leah sat behind me and behind the driver's seat, and I sat in the driver's seat and drove. And we all did it on one side, and it was pretty good actually in that way. But I was trying to pivot it on top of the passenger seat, and I had the passenger seat forward and whatnot, and I was just about to put it on top, and she went, Jared, and I went, what? What the fuck? What do you want? Like, all my no air left in my lungs. It might help if you put the seat back and lay it backwards rather than put it forward.
Do you know what? I was just going to say that. Sarah
like,
suggested that to me.
No, it's fine. I'm about to do it. And then I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't get the angles. I was you know, in weird angles. I was like, fucking hell.
Yep.
So I pushed
Why
it back.
do the females always come up with these good ideas?
Yeah, but
You know,
Well,
I
get
don't
her sitting
understand.
Back, having a fucking cup of tea. What struggle?
she was
That-
sat
you know
having a
what, that's
fag.
a fucking good
Maybe
point.
You should do this.
Yeah, they're actually sitting observing, aren't they? They're not, you know, they're not getting down and dirty. Like,
Yeah.
oh, actually, you were doing it this way.
To be fair, it's an outsider's point of view, I guess, isn't it? Like they can always see the error of your ways, can't they?
The thing that's really bad though is they're not like, oh honey, why don't you try it this way? It's like, why the fuck are you doing it that way? It's so
That's
obvious you
it.
should be doing it this way, and and then you're already pissed off because you're dealing with this fucking monstrosity of a furniture.
You're literally holding it up while they're saying this, yeah.
And then you snap back at them. Like, why do you fucking do it then? And then
No, Leah normally does that, yeah, but today she didn't. Yeah, she knew I was in fucking agony during it. She's like,
saw the stress.
baby, do you think maybe this would be better? And she knew that if she said it in a nice way, that I'd actually probably go, actually, yeah, that probably. But I was like, no, it's fine, no. No, I couldn't do it, and I was like, right, okay, I need to undo, Control Z, all of that for a little while, put the seat back, and do it again. And it went perfectly. I was like, oh.
Control A, Shift Delete.
And I walked, yeah, I walked back to the trolley for the next piece of wood. And she went, well done, baby. And I went, oh, well done, Leah. No.
Patronising you, bitch.
I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, you were
Give me a
right.
blowjob in the car.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah, what was your input then? They're teaching, watching and waiting for us to make a mistake so they can correct it. Apparently.
So I've always thought they're
Maybe
learning.
with his insight.
I always thought they're learning because they don't do it themselves very often. So you know.
Yeah.
they
Oh,
have to-
wow.
Yep.
This is how you put furniture in a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because someone's over there.
Obviously, beginner's luck. They often come up with like random ideas that might work by chance.
Oh, that's it,
obviously,
yeah.
by chance.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
And then
Beginner's luck, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then if they ever do it, then well, not that happened, but yeah,
No,
they'll do it right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be
Because they
cool
watch
to do
us.
a role reversal in that situation?
Imagine me sat there smoking a fag.
Watching her struggle getting in the car.
Baby,
Yeah, you wouldn't get in the
do you
car after
think
that.
maybe
You'd
if
just
you
go,
put
oh,
the
fuck
seat
off.
back?
Walk on. Yeah.
I wouldn't get a. No, don't do that. I would get a slap around the face.
Yeah. Right, you walking home, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't be getting the car. I wouldn't be getting a car ride home. I'll tell you that much. I'm getting the tram and the bus.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's funny how if the tables were turned.
Yeah,
Right.
but you know,
Yeah.
we'll take it. Take like a man.
Yep, 100% that is.
Well, I can't even fit furniture in my car.
Oh, you got
the thing
a
is-
stupid flappy boot, haven't you?
Right, so
Oh, is
I
it
picked
like a
my
saloon?
car
Is it
'cause
a boot that comes up from the
mine's-
top?
it does come up like that,
Hmm.
but that's not the problem. Right, the main problem is the seats don't go down.
Oh,
Really?
That's a really big problem.
They just don't go down. Yeah.
Oh.
So the only space I've got is my boot space, because I didn't realise this, but when I picked my car, I picked it. It was the Jaguar XF RS edition, like the sports.
Yeah,
one.
the sport one.
But
Yeah.
because I liked the trim, so it didn't have all that silver crap around it. It was a pure black trim, and I really liked that. So I was like, if I can get that one then. But the RS edition, apparently the seats don't go down.
Oh Jesus.
So they gave you better trim, but they took away the button to retract the seats. Yeah. Shit.
What the fuck is all that about? It's not like you're gonna fucking race in a Jaguar XF. Have you seen it? It's like a
Meant to
tank.
be it's meant to be a family saloon, isn't it?
Exactly, it's a bloody tank, really.
Yeah.
Just because they called it RS, they're like, oh, we'll lock the seats down just in case you're racing in it and you don't want the seats flapping around. You're not going to race in a Jaguar XF.
I suppose they realised that if you can afford a Jaguar, you can probably afford a van or a van man to hire.
You're not
stuff.
going to use it. You're not going to use it as a
It's the same
minivan.
kind of it's the same kind of price as the normal Jag. It's the same kind of price as your car, Jared, I think, when it was...
About 12. Well, mine was like about 3 years old when I got
second
it.
hand,
Yeah.
You know, brand new, they're like 30 grand or whatever.
Yeah.
See, I can't. The Volvo is amazing. It is. That's a sports version as well.
Never owned
That's
a
the
Volvo.
art. That's the art. What's it? The art design version. My seats go down.
Yeah, but it's a Volvo, mate. Yeah, that's even worse to say. Oh, I've got the sports edition. It's a
I
fucking
got the
Volvo.
sports edition of a Volvo.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but it's still designed to fit dogs in. Do you know what I mean?
True, and
It's a
only
dog
small
car.
ones at that. It's not even a very. It's meant to be an estate, but it's
Have you
more of
got a dog cage in the back?
No.
You know, like some people do.
yeah.
2 minutes,
No,
need
I don't want to
to
look like the undercover
Emma
old
into
Bill.
the sweetie safe.
Cool. Into the sweetie safe. What?
Yeah, Emma's got a sweet safe.
Oh, right. How was your trip up Sean's list? Was it right?
Yeah, it was alright. I was absolutely dog tired though. I've had a little sleep this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, just didn't sleep well.
It's a long fucking journey though, isn't it? Like, especially from yours as well.
2.5 hours now. So.
Really, actually,
too
well,
bad.
to be fair, it probably took me about 2.5 hours when I came from here, but you know.
Too bad. A34. Not that I break the speed limit, but you can break the speed limit on the A34 quite comfortably most of the way down.
Until you can, yeah. How was the?
Although that WhatsApp message you sent me the other day with the unmarked.
Oh, what, the
vans
stealth
now.
vans?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They're
Northamptonshire.
Northampton
Trialing
stealth
like
van.
these. Yeah, they're like kind of brownish, greyish vans that aren't marked at all, but they've got the window in the back with the camera, and they can do you for speeding.
Oh.
They're trialing them out in
What, they got like
Northamptonshire.
a camera on a tripod in the boot? Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a speed
yeah.
camera van, but just
But it's just
unmarked
grey.
completely.
completely
I suppose
blend in. You would
to the
never notice it.
To the person on a dual carriageway, they would look at that and probably think it is at a corner of the line, think it's a bush or whatever. Because
Well, you just think it's a normal van. You'd be like, oh fuck it.
not that, yeah.
You know.
Or the 18 van.
They'll get some true speed readings with that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they get the slowed down speed readings from the other vans.
Yeah, I might start.
Oh, what's
using
this
the
guy
weight
doing?
app just to
120?
Northamptonshire, just to see if anybody reports them, because I don't want to be caught out in that.
Yeah.
Well, the Waze is always the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, if they're stealth vans, you can't rely on Waze to point them out to you
Yeah,
because
but-
people might not notice them.
Yeah, but people like, you identify that they probably are, and then you can say that it is. And it's community led, though, obviously, the whole Waze community,
Yeah,
isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
still going all right, though? I don't use it, but I used
Oh,
to
yeah,
use
it's
it.
brilliant.
I think
Love it.
didn't Google buy them? Isn't it?
They
part
did,
of Google?
yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
so,
you can report on Google now, but I think there's quite a good community of people that report on Waze or like still.
people who
Oh,
use
it's
Waze
awesome.
are like dedicated to it, aren't they? They use it all the time.
exactly,
They're like,
yeah.
like there's a speed camera, there's the police accident and whatnot. Yeah.
When I
use it
do
a
my
lot, but-
jobs, it's always on.
Yeah.
Regardless
It is
whether I
amazing.
know where I'm going or not,
Yeah.
it's always on.
Yeah,
you
it's,
know?
it is super good. I really like how it works.
Especially when they're doing like these smart motorways. They're doing the M3 smart motorway at the moment, and
They're still doing that. I
Some-
thought they finished it.
the M27 they finished. The M3 they didn't. Oh, the other end.
They
Yes.
did the
Sorry, they
the
did.
first junction and the second junction, third junction. They did that bit.
Yeah, so they've done London side. Now
Yeah.
they're doing Southampton side.
What, they're going to meet in the middle?
I don't think so. No, they're going to go up just past Winchester, just past 34. I
God
think.
for that, because I mean, smart motorways aren't. It's good for bits, but I'm not a big fan of it. And I've never broken down the motorway, but I wouldn't like to on a smart motorway.
No, it'd be pretty sketchy, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, your fucking family in the booth.
Grab your shit and run.
I'll be like, yeah, you would. You'd
I don't know
fucking
anything
abandon
about
the
them.
vehicle. Yeah.
I don't know anything about them. So why is it sketchy? You like breaking down on the
So
smart motorway?
there's no
high
shoulder. Yeah, the whole shoulder is the left-hand lane.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a live lane.
But what
and
they
it's
do,
permanent live lane as well.
Yeah, but they've got the overhead like lights and whatnot saying which lanes are open. They update
So they
them
just put a
immediately.
bloody sign on saying it's closed, and then
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and I think
And then no one pays attention to it.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
everyone goes crashing into the back of it.
no, yeah.
yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Although I was driving along the M27 the other day, and all I saw was this, like the cameras on the back. I just see it going absolutely nuts. It was just going flash, 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 flash. I was like, "Oh, mate, what's going on there?"
What, on the top of the dual carriageway?
Drove past it. It had a look a bit.
Yeah,
the cameras on there. It was literally going nuts. It was just flashing all the time.
Shit, is it
I
still
was like,
flicky
"Oh,
down
is that
there?
malfunction? Is that malfunctioning or something?"
Yeah.
I drove past it, looked in my rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Bloody 30 mile an hour speed limit on the motorway.
Oh fuck.
Everyone's
really?
going through it, and they're just getting
Yeah.
smashed with a
no
speed
way.
camera.
Is that?
It was like, wow.
Is that still 50 down there though? Are they still doing roadworks on the M27?
M27's done, so it's like 70 miles an hour.
Oh, right,
I don't know if the actual cameras are working when the signs aren't on. I've not been brave enough to try it.
Thing is, if you're not used to driving the motorways as well, because I don't really. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just down the A45, wherever I'm going.
Is that to work with it?
Sometimes I'm when some Milton Keys. But I mean, no, I don't even drive to work anymore. So literally, my daily commute is going down to Sainsbury's to get another bottle of whiskey. So like when I'm jumping on a motorway to like go see Ash or whatever, I'm like
Pretty foreign,
what
isn't
are
it?
these
Yeah.
fucking signs? Yeah, what are all these bloody things? Why is there a different number up there? What is that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, why is it taking me from? It's now saying 60. Now it's saying 50. Now, what is it? What is it fucking doing? Like, to me, like back in the day, driving the motorway, it never used to be like that.
It'd be 70 all the way. Yeah.
It was just 70 all the way, wasn't it?
You slow
And the
down when you see
M25
traffic.
cameras never used to
You
work.
slow down when
No.
you see traffic. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Not some fucking sign over the top. You're like, there's traffic there. I'll slow down.
I'll tell you what, the stupidest
But
part
now,
of the M20. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Now these things are just there to trap you, innit? And give you a speeding ticket.
I
That's what it feels
well,
like.
It's a cash cow, isn't it?
It is, but
Yeah.
don't forget it also slows people down because they see a speed camera, they slow it down. You always do. You know?
You just speed up in
fine.
between the gaps.
Yeah.
The numbers are perfectly
true, yeah.
fine, right?
Yeah.
But why use them as speed traps as well? That shouldn't be a thing.
Well,
Because it's so easy. It's so easy to miss. Oh, what was that number?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When it's changing from like 70 to 60 to 50, back to 60, back to 50, fucking all over the place.
Well, the DVLA
it's so
form
easy
would
to be
probably
like, oh,
say
what was that bloody
taken away.
number?
It needs to go to the optician because
Oh no, it's like a
I mean-
bloody memory game, isn't it? It's like when you're changing it, every fucking thing you go.
Who's going to win?
Like,
The DVLA or me?
yeah. There's too many numbers. I can't,
Actually, I
can't
heard
remember the number.
that-
12 points and you're out.
I had a few whiskies last night and I've forgotten the numbers. Yeah, like give me a break.
yeah.
Oh, brilliant. 12 points and you're out. Yeah.
By the way,
That's a good.
Memphis found his way onto the roof today. Not the roof, but the side roof, the utility room roof, which is like half the size of our house. And he was up there. I was stacking the car for the cardboard at this point, ready to go to tip. And I looked up and I was like, fucking hell, mate. Scared the shit out of me. He came out of nowhere. And he was just sat there going, meow. Shit scared because he's too high up. How do I get down? I stood on the bloody green bin, whatever that's for, the waste bin, isn't it? Reaching up, trying to grab him.
Oh, no.
He's shaking around, trying to get him down. Couldn't get him. And then I went round the back, and I went, Memphis, and he came back over the top of the roof and jumped on the fence and then jumped down again. Bless him. But yeah, he's had a busy day.
Not experienced heights before at that.
Not really, no. Yeah, because he never had.
Not really
that
had
sort of
much
thing.
of a. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably if it's anything like we had a ragdoll and he got stuck up a tree and he just absolute idiot, didn't have a clue how to get back down.
don't do
Got
that,
up there,
cats
he's
don't
like,
know.
oh, this is fun.
Yeah. Climb higher. Yeah. Higher and higher. Oh, how do I get down?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, I'm fucked now. I mean, can you phone the
there's
fire
dead
brigade?
balls.
Do the fire brigade actually let you?
I don't know if they still do it, do they?
They used to, didn't they? Yeah.
I know they used to.
I'm going to try it. I'm going
Doing
to throw
it.
Memphis up
Come
a
on.
tree and phone the fire brigade.
Film it when you
if
do.
If they say no, I'll just say, excuse me, my tree's on fire and my cat's inside it. And they'll be like, oh my god, a cat. And
You set the
come
tree
on.
alight.
Yeah,
Just like, there you go. It's your problem now.
the cat's on fire. Save him. Oh, I wouldn't set you on fire, Memphis. Don't worry.